D1 softball fans, Jenna Becerra here with Michella Chester at the Women's College World Series. Michella, you've done so much coverage with the NCAA across a ton of different sports, but especially softball. That's where we love to have you. So what makes this sport special?
It is so special, and especially across covering women's sports and going to the Men's College World Series, there's just something special about softball, the way, how fast the game is, how the celebrations are. It's just so cool seeing it on this stage, and I feel like it's non-stop excitement, whereas sometimes other sports, there could be lulls in the games, or it's a lot longer. So when you're watching softball, you are never not watching something awesome happening, a crazy play, a shutout, something like that. You're just never bored.
I agree, obviously. So there's that. But you also go to places like Omaha for baseball for the College World Series. What do you think is special about OKC for the Women's College World Series?
Yeah, I think it's all the teams of the little girls and boys and people that are looking up to these players, and they come here year after year, and I think it's so special. Every year that I've come here, I've seen so many familiar faces, whether it's the couple working and getting the home run balls to their parents and traditions like that, or the little girls and the travel ball teams that I see, and they're always, holding up signs and saying, I want to play here one day. I mean, we just saw that firsthand with a player, Alana Johnson, had a sign when she was a kid here saying, I'm going to play here, and now she's here. I think that's what's just so special about it being here and seeing the same faces year after year. It's really cool, and not a lot of sports have it.
But you do cover other women's sports, and we love the growth of women's sports. Of course, we agree on that. We know that. But for you, what do you think has been the biggest key, and what is the most exciting part of what we're seeing across women's sports?
Yeah, we've seen attendance record after attendance record, and we've seen it in women's volleyball. I mean, they filled a football stadium for a Nebraska volleyball game, and then record after record that season, and then it just goes into softball, and it kept happening here. And I think it's the concept of, if you build it, they'll come, and if you invest in it, people will watch. And all of a sudden, we have all this coverage, right? And people talking about it on social media, and giving people a platform to talk about these sports and to argue and to have favorite teams. And sports need that, and men's sports has that and always has had that. So you go on social media and you see people arguing about the top 10 teams in the country or who's the top players to watch. That's a good thing, right? Because it means people care, and you need people to care. And as soon as we've gotten all of that coverage and all this TV coverage, which has just been phenomenal, all of a sudden people are like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of it. I want to be that one day as a kid, and I want to watch it. And when you have that type of passion and this level of excitement and this level of talent that we see, you're not going to not watch it when it's available. So it's been really cool being a part of it and seeing the growth of women's sports. And as a female athlete growing up, it's so special. And I love covering women's sports more than anything for that reason.
Well, we're so glad to have you in our sport here in softball too. Thank you for everything that you do, and can't wait to see all the rest of the things that you do in this sport and beyond.